Hello guys, and welcome to another one of my Battle Breakers videos. We have had the update to version 183 of the game, and I should have made this video sooner because it has already been about a day since we got the update, but I've been doing a lot of thinking about the new update and I wasn't entirely sure how I wanted to approach this, but let's dig into it, because even though this is a small update with repeat content, it is a huge update, and I think it is a massive pointer in regards to where we're going to be moving forward with the game. So let's dig into it, starting out with the patch notes of the Battle Breakers 183 update. So the first thing they're saying, major changes, sidekicks, and this is a major change. Every hero needs a good sidekick. Pair your favorite heroes together to create a unique combination of abilities to take on the toughest challenges. Once a hero reaches 3 power core stars, they gain the ability to become a mentor. For more information of power cores, check out the hero upgrade section. Heroes can unlock an equipment slot to set another hero as their sidekick. Mentors gain an additional passive ability that changes depending on the sidekick they're assigned. Now this is huge, and I'm going to be looking into all of the different sidekick options. I'm going to be making a separate video for that, but the basic concept is you can now upgrade your hero even more in terms of the equipment that has been changed. Previously we had the weapon and the armor, now we have power cores, and it is very important to note that you actually need goo and ceremonial shields, ceremonial swords to upgrade this, even though you can't really see it. So it is a one-upping of the upgrade of the heroes, making them stronger and giving them the ability permanently to be able to mentor another hero and become even stronger. When you do this, if for instance you have a hero such as Razor is a light element ninja. When she becomes a mentor, you can select any other hero for 3 possible options. If you add in another light element hero, she will get a 10% bonus to her attack and hit points. If you add a ninja, she will get the same. If you add in another light element ninja, you will get a 20% boost to her stats, meaning that if you can add a perfect match to a hero, you will get 20% passive bonus to the attack and hit points of the hero, and this is huge. Now 20% may not be the thing, and in my opinion this is the minor bonus of what we can do, because you can add in any hero for crazy bonuses. Diao-chan will make the hero auto resurrect if they have enough mana if used as a sidekick. So you may slot her in as a sidekick for Razor. Even though she's not a light element, even though she's not a ninja, she will still give Razor the ability to also resurrect at the cost of mana if she dies. So you can pair things with a perfect match for the 20% bonus, like a partial match for 10% bonus, for a complete I don't care about stats match just for the ability, or you can try to combine all 3 to get the perfect match with the perfect ability, and it is giving us so much more power in the game. It is unbelievable. If you have something such as the nature element Venom Maul, Death Maul, you can actually apply bleeding to your attacks. So do that with Razor. When she uses her ultimate ability, she will hit everything on the team, on the board, and they will bleed in addition. There are so many crazy cool sidekick options, and like I said, it's gonna be a thing for another video. But I mean, it is a crazy new power boost in the game. So this kind of adds up to the hero upgrade section of the patch notes, where they say we've revamped how gear works for your hero. Weapon and armor upgrades have been replaced with the power core. The power core requires fewer button presses for rapid upgrades. The power core automatically evolves and gains a star every 25 levels. Cost to level the power core changes each star instead of each level, and it will cost a magicite, and they say weapon ore and armor ore, but a lot of people have noticed that they also lose some ceremonial components and some goo, so this is worth keeping in mind. It is a one-time thing when you do this for the hero, and it will increase both the attack and hit points And if you have existing heroes prior to the 183 update, they will have like a basic amount depending on where they were before in the game. So this is the main update that we have to the game, this new sidekick feature and the hero upgrades. And I cannot stress enough how crazy this is and how many types of amazing fun builds it will allow us to make in the game. I'm going to be talking a little bit more about that later, but for now let's just move to the next part of the patch notes. The Battle Pass Eastern Kingdoms have returned, which means that everybody that played during Season 1 and bought the Season 1 Battle Pass will be getting it for free. There was a bit of a hiccup when they opened up the game, meaning that we had to buy the Battle Pass again, which I didn't, because I had read that I would get it for free, and I did after a few hours. And it just really means that we can get the Gobby Menacing Mask again, a light element pet that can steal or rather copy abilities of the opponents. We got Silent Blade, one of my favorite heroes, Jaina the Clever that I just brought from the hero store, and Fuma Kotaro, a crazy fire element ninja. So these are the heroes and the pet from the Season 1 Battle Pass that have returned. But more importantly, we have the same event maps in the game as what we did before, meaning that you can go in now into the events page in the game and you can just grind out crazy levels, like for instance the Full Master's Spear level, where you can, like depending on the heroes and the power that you have, one-shot everything, say for instance with Razor, and get more than a half Battle Pass level per completion. It is so crazy fast how much power we can get. The Season 1 Battle Pass is the fastest Battle Pass for you to grind. It will give you everything except ceremonial armor. You only have that on the first page, but besides that, this is the fastest way for you to get gems, evolution materials, gold, like everything you can imagine, legendary hero traces, you name it. I have already gotten like a quarter of the resources in 12 hours as what I got with the entire last Battle Pass for Season 3. It is crazy. So definitely if you can go in here and grind these levels, the rewards are just crazy. We don't have that many cool things in the event store. I was able to buy it out like after 30 minutes of playing, but it's all freebie kind of stuff. We got some crystals and a few chests. It's nothing major, but it is definitely a very, very welcome freebie thing that we have got in here. So they've added a few things, like a Night Slayer Celine is now in the Battle Crystal, Swift Slayer Kale, Dokra Soldier, and Wow Washan have been added to the Hero Store rotation. They have changed the Gallant Death Maul, so the 5-star version have similar passives as the 6-star. Rescue Trooper Ramirez's frag grenades can't be intercepted. Sergeant Albec's Terror Rifle cannot be intercepted, and Swift Slayer Kale now applies poison instead of bleed. So these are all like small changes we have had in the game. We have some daily gifts capped per player, and a very important thing I feel is that the 4-hour rotation grind event page that you now have once again for Whetstone, so that you can get Guan Yu, God of War, probably the best tank in the entire game, is now available with an exclamation mark in game. So you hit the play button, then you get an invasion tab up where you can see this limited time map. So it's still a bit of a frustrating limited time thing, but they have made it easier for us to see when it is in the actual game. So that is really, really amazing. So this pretty much covers what we had patch note wise on the game, and a lot of people are massively disappointed about the fact that we are getting like reusable kind of stuff. Like they're just giving us a partial, we have 19 days to complete a battle pass that we already did once before. We have 19 days left of it, so like, is it worth your money? First off, Season 1 battle pass is probably the best one we have had, so if you are actively playing the game, I would say yes, it is worth your money, but a lot of us already bought it, so we're just getting it for free, which means that what we have now is a huge type of content update with a freebie grind for 19 days. So what does that tell me about the game? It tells me that they are time syncing us right now because they have something much larger in the works that they want to release in 19 days. There is no reason for them to give us a major change such as the sidekicks that gives us so much more power in the game, but nothing to use the power on. Players were already much stronger than the content. You guys may have been seeing some of my videos where I'm just trailblazing through 2211 in the Forgotten Lands, even using 5 and 6 heroes of the same type just for the fun of it, because I had nothing left to do in the game. I had already decided that if we just got another battle pass where I could get 1-2 heroes and a pet and grind another battle pass level for evolution materials and essences that I didn't need, I would stop playing. But what we have now with the sidekicks is, one, it is very fun. The combos we can make are beyond amazing in terms of just having fun with the game, and I play to have fun, so that is a very important change to the game. But the other thing is that they have added like a teaser for quests in the game. We had this like super kind of Kraken boss that we had in the game. They have been teasing and testing different types of content within the Battle Breakers framework that are going to come. We have a PvP system that they don't really want to balance towards real PvP challenges, but it is there. So they are already forking the game out towards a lot more content, and I think what we see with the version 183 update to Battle Breakers is that a lot of this stuff is on the way. They couldn't share it with us right now, so they are giving us a gift of the best battle pass that we could have, that was probably in the game during the period where it had the least amount of players. You can grind so many gems, so much evolution goody kind of Vegemite spray that you can just power up your heroes with this new power core feature, test out the sidekicks and get your groups up and running to the point where you will be able to take on the new content that I am certain will be here in 19 days. I mean, I haven't read anything about it. I don't have any kind of insider knowledge about anything, but my gut feeling is that when we get a random 183 patch right now, 19 days in the middle of the season, with a freebie battle pass for everybody that already got it, adding this amount of power to the game, it is only because we're gonna see a version 2.0 upgrade of the game in the near future that is going to add like a whole new type of content that we can engage with, that can challenge even endgame players, that require a lot of hero variety. Another thing I wanted to briefly touch is the fact that we now have brand new evolutions of existing heroes. Some of them are available in the game, some are just shown in the battle pass, such as Sheila, Goddess of War, actually has new evolutions, but we can't see them yet. I have tried to evolve another Sheila, but the evolutions don't actually show up. But we have now a light element version of Lifebringer Celicia, the crazy revival hero in the game that everybody should acquire. We now have her in a light element evolution as well. The important thing to keep in mind here is that this will now allow us to use her as a sidekick hero or as a mentor and slot in another element of heroes for the passive boost. So even though you may think that the older Lifebringer Celicia is better, or perhaps you prefer the new one, the fact that we have multiple evolutions for elemental options now means a lot in terms of the elemental boost option that we have with the new sidekicks feature. So besides having a light element version of Celicia, we also have Hailheart Freya in a fire element version. She kind of does the same as the dark element version, but again, we now have her as a fire element martial artist, so this allows for like some new options in terms of mentoring and sidekicking. And then we have Long, the crazy water element tank that could area clear an entire map over and over again. And we have him as a fire element hero. So like we have 3 new legendary element evolutions that we can use in relation to making different anti-groups, mono teams, whatever you guys want to be doing, but that also greatly impacts what we can select and benefit from in relation to the mentor and sidekick options in the game. So anyway guys, that was pretty much what I had to share about the version 183 patch of Battle Breakers. I am more excited about this than what we actually got. I can easily spend 19 days having fun with like testing out every hero and their sidekick perks to find out what is the most fun. Worth noting is that clones don't come with sidekick perks. I have already tested that out, but like Dioshan, crazy, Ajax Stoneface, crazy, Death Mold, crazy, the Abyssal Horror, crazy. And like I said, I'm gonna be digging, like I'm gonna be making a dedicated video about these sidekick features and their powers. A lot of the heroes that we have right now don't offer unique sidekick features, but they're most likely gonna be coming in the future. So if you have heroes, for instance, such as well, let's say Claire, she has nothing, which was a shame. I was really looking forward to checking out her ability. Sun Wukong, nothing as well. So we have a lot of potential fun and power that we don't have with the passive abilities yet, just like blank spots where they say like, hey, the warm and fuzzy feeling. They are probably going to be updated before we see the 2.0 update of the game as well. So anyway guys, that was pretty much what I had to share. Huge thanks to everyone out there being Vegemite warriors. No. A huge thanks to everyone out there using my supporter creator code Luke Hansen in the Epic Game Store on the Battle Breakers game. Remember that a portion of sales goes to me when you use my supporter creator code or click my supporter creator link down below, which I really hope you guys will do, because your support means the absolute world to me. A huge thanks to everyone commenting, subscribing, sharing my videos with your friends, joining my channel to become members. I am massively honored about your support. For now guys, thank you very much for watching.